guys, welcome to Inside Iona Entertainment. I'm Josephine and I cannot stop jamming to his newest song, Priority. It's R&B singer Kai, welcome.
Hey.
So it may seem as though you just came up on the surface as an artist, but you've actually been around in the music industry for a while, right? Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in terms of officially putting out music, it's only been about like 2 years, a year officially. I started off on SoundCloud. I was kind of just creating and mixing in my room and stuff like that, and was kind of doing like performances at school and stuff with my friends. And I officially was like putting out actual records on like streaming services. But my brother and I, we've been making music for like forever. Like whether it's like in our basement when he was like in middle school and I was in like elementary school. And yeah, just in terms of music, it's been around like my family and like my personal life for like a while.
Yeah, but you're leaving out the most important part.
What part?
You were at Rock Nation and Warner Music Group, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they're known to shape artists to grow into their careers. So being that you were there, how did that contribute to your growth as an artist?
Well, just a quick disclaimer, I was an intern.
Okay.
So like it wasn't anything like with signed or anything like for music, except Rock Nation. That's a quick funny story I'll share. When I first was starting to intern there, I was talking to the supervisor and she was basically telling me that there's been interns that have gotten signed, and I kind of like shared my story. I was like, I've been making music, and we had weekly like intern pitches, so we got to pitch an artist that we wanted to, and somebody like pitched me, like they found my song one day and like they told me about it, and like that kind of pushed me too. I think that was kind of like my step up to finally kind of like be brave enough to put out music. But yeah, Rock Nation and Warner Music, they were like a blessing since I've been at college, just getting to intern and be in the company and meet those amazing people, A&Rs, like a bunch of just executives that give like their insight on the music industry now and advice as to what to do as like an up and coming artist. I've never been like afraid to share that side of me. As soon as I'm comfortable, I'm not kind of like running around like saying like, yo, I do music, but like if like we've established that relationship and you know, I'm always looking for like some wise words.
Yeah. So you have been singing since you were 11, and up until about 4 years ago, going back to what you said about uploading songs to SoundCloud. So what made you decide it was the right time to advance onto the next step with a song like Priority?
Priority was like second. I think first was definitely my first single, Energy, which kind of is what went a little viral in a sense. Like a lot of my friends started picking up on it and strangers. But I would say, I don't know, I really just remember just like sitting in a room with my friend and like we were listening to some of the songs I was making in the studio with some guy in Queens, really great engineer, and I was just like, yo, should I put this out? Like I don't, like I have the cover, I was making things on my Photoshop, I was like, should I just drop this? I thought it would just be like one of my old singles I put out like 2 years ago, like it would just get like 15 plays or something, but like a bunch of people were sharing it with me and just like, yo, this is heat. Like I was just like, thank you, I guess, and like I guess that was like where I kind of got confident in like putting out music again.
So the music charts are filled with so many different artists, and you know they all contribute to the unique sound that the generation likes. So which artists have inspired you during your creative process?
Wow, I love that question because it's a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah.
I love a lot of artists. I listen to people from like Beyonce to Amy Winehouse to latest artists like Kehlani, Brett Fayez, and then I'm really into gospel as well, like just a bunch. Just like my taste kind of like goes in and out. Like one day I'm really into R&B, the next day I'm into pop, next day I'm into soul, the next day I'm into trap. Like I like everything. So I guess in terms of just artistry, it's whoever kind of just shows me uniqueness in their music, who sticks out. I think the charts really does help with that, but I think it also does shy away from genuine artistry. They kind of tag into what's mainstream. I'm learning a lot about that now in my internship too, the way charts work and data and stuff like that. But yeah, a bunch of artists, I guess, to answer your question.
So does that help you with your visuals too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In terms of visuals, that's also different though. I think in terms of like what I see visually, like I'm so into like Solange. Oh my gosh, her visuals are like my favorite right now. And a lot of people are like super mixy about it, like whether they like it or not. It's like really controversial, but I just love the simplicity, which is something I try to go for in my music too. I don't like doing like too much, and then I kind of like still like having it minimal, if that makes sense.
Right.
So that also is incorporated in my visuals too.
So you recently took the stage at a live music venue in New York City. If you could open up for any top artists, who would it be and why? No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Okay, in a real, like in a fake fantasy
Yeah.
world, probably Beyonce, but it's
Okay.
probably never gonna happen. But I think realistically,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to open up for like R&B legends. So whether it's like John Legend, favorite artist ever. My first show, actually, I sang a song of his, Ordinary People. Love that song. And maybe someone like Miguel. Those are like my R&B like inspirations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I read that when you were in high school, you auditioned for a school talent show with the song With You by Chris Brown. So what are some of your go-to songs when you're not making your own music?
My go-tos.
Yeah, like songs you would sing in the shower, like, you know.
This is because it switches all the time. This
Like,
morning,
yeah.
This morning I was singing. Wow, I'm drawing. All right, can we ask that again? I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
just drawing blank.
So you auditioned for the talent show with the song With You by Chris Brown. So what are some of your recent go-to songs?
Okay, so definitely Ordinary People. Like I said, that's always been like one of my favorites. I love what that Aretha Franklin song.
Respect.
No, not Respect. That's also a favorite. What's it called? You make me feel like
You guys have it.
It's Natural Woman. That's the song.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that song. One of my favorite artists covered that, Demi Lovato. But that song, it ranges a bunch of songs. Whenever I'm just like singing in the back of my head and I jump in the shower, I'm like, I sing that. Acoustics are great.
Are you working on any upcoming projects now, and what could you tease our audiences?
I am. I've been in the studio as much as I can.
Yeah.
From like literally like school and graduation and then interning and work, I try to at least fit in like 4 hours a week and bust out like one song. But a project is definitely in the works. I was anticipating for mid-year, like May, June.
Okay.
It's looking like it's getting pushed back a little bit, just because like timing and everything, because I
Right.
want it to be perfect. I don't want to
Yeah.
rush anything. But I'm dropping a new single very, very soon.
Okay.
Very, very soon.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Thank you.
So what would you like for your listeners to take away when hearing your music?
I would say it's nothing. I want my listeners to know that I'm not trying to chase the hype, I would say. I feel like a lot of R&B artists, like they'll first put out their first song, it's very R&B. And then they automatically just start going into like that rap-ish lane. And I don't want my like audience to ever think that I'm changing my direction. My direction's very organic. My songwriting is very honest. It's real experiences. Sometimes it is figuratively speaking on experiences I've either seen or felt, if that makes sense. But yeah, just brutal honesty and a lot of just like heartfelt emotion in the studio. So that's kind of what I'm trying to convey right now.
Yeah. Well, our audiences will remember that.
Yay.
So coming up, I have a series of emojis for you.
Ooh.
And they all correlate or at least go back to a song. And I did tell you before, top charts. Okay, so are you ready? The first one I have here. Let's see that.
Oh, that's easy. Uptown Funk,
By
Bruno Mars.
Kyle. All right. Correct. Correct. All right, the
I wish I had
next
like a
one.
dinger.
We'll add that in. All right.
Okay, I might get this wrong. Is this Ring by Cardi B?
No.
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 First of all, I'm obsessed with that song right now. Ring, phone ring.
Ring. I'll give you the
That's so stuck.
Drake. Think Drake.
Oh, Hotline Bling. Oh man, that went right over my head.
Bingo.
I love that song too.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Correct. All right.
Okay, what? Double blood. No.
It's so you don't think too hard.
Oh my God, I'm stumped. What is this? I want to say, I don't know why I want to say Angry Birds right now. I can't get this. I don't know. What is it?
Taylor Swift, Bad Blood.
Oh! Yeah, Bad Blood.
All right. Not even gonna rip that off. Okay.
Paper Plane?
Yes.
Ooh, by Wiz, right?
MIA.
No, MIA.
MIA. All right. These. Okay. So my last two, I want you to sing them. Okay. Just sing them. But you also have to give me. Sing them, but you also have to give me the song title too.
Oh, okay. I might not know the song title right now to this one, but I know the song. So the other apple bottom jeans,
boots with the fur.
Flo Rida, what's it
Low
called?
by Flo Rida.
Yes. 8th grade memories right there.
Yes. Oh my God, I love the. Don't you just love the poodle?
I do.
Okay. Last one. Goodness.
I was running through the six
with my woes. What's the song?
You know, what's it called?
I know this one was really hard for me either, too. So.
Wait, this is on What a Time to Be Alive. What's it called?
Yes. Know Yourself.
Oh, yeah. Know Yourself.
Know Yourself.
Yep. I know the album.
All right, how did he do? You're great. You're great.
Right?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That was fun. Oh, thank you. That was fun. I need to get on my song titles. I've noticed that. I'm really bad with song titles.
Yeah. And now let's look at a performance by Kai with his first single, Energy.
Don't you take it personal, I just want you to know I'm trying to kick it with ya. I know you're trying to play it cool, but right now I ain't got the time, and right now I want you to be mine, and right now I know you need me more than I need you, and I ain't going nowhere, no, not without you right now. You'll be the Jada to my Tupac, just as long as you got the loyalty. Love you like you're royalty, baby. Keep it 100, just how I want it. Ain't no looking down now, it's time to put it down now. Every time you come around, you got that energy, baby. Energy, baby, energy. Yeah, you're so loyal to me, baby. Loyal. Yeah, you got that energy, baby. Energy, yeah, you're so loyal to me, baby. Loyal, hey, yeah. Loyal to me, baby. Loyal to me, baby. Loyal to me, baby. Said you got all this potential, said you don't know what to do with it. Trust me in your plans, baby, always go through with it. You don't even need to doubt yourself, yeah. All you gotta do is trust yourself, babe. You got dreams, you got needs, you got all I ever need. You could be what you see, just set your mind to believe. Even though you're capable of doing what you wanna do, I know you're capable. Listen, babe, it's up to you. You got that energy, babe. Got that energy, babe. Got that energy, yeah. Got that energy, babe. Got that energy. Hey, yeah, energy, baby. Energy, yeah, you're so loyal to me, baby. Loyal, yeah, you got that energy, baby. Energy, yeah, you're so loyal to me, baby. Loyal, hey, hey,